Hey everybody, welcome to Total War with 3 Kingdoms. I almost said Warhammer. We're going to be playing through a campaign. Maybe a short one, maybe a long one. I don't know how long it's going to go. But we're going to be playing through this today together. Starting something anyway. Because this is now available on Xbox Game Pass. I have the full game in its entirety with DLC and everything on Steam, so that's where I'm playing it, but it is now on Xbox Game Pass, and I highly recommend it. It's one of the more visually stunning historical Total War game in recent years, so that's where we're at. We're going to go into a new campaign.
Be watchful for fate's gifts.
Liu Bei.
Loyalty lies in hearts, not in...
Remain resolute in all things, or risk weakness.
And there's 5 recommended characters we can start as. So we can do the starting situation easy with aggressive expansion.
It falls to me to reunite China.
Avoid corruption. Deny hollow
A
victory.
unity guy can
Liu
do
Bei.
Honor your
expansion.
allegiances, or you fight for naught.
Sun Jian has never shied away from opportunity. And despite his
Hold firm. Do not swerve. And keep to the path.
Let's do
in the cacophony,
Destiny,
Chaos forgers, agents of...
the tribe must be led by
all of these sound
Be
fun.
watchful.
Loyalty lies
Sun
in
Jian.
hearts,
Sun
not
Jian.
in governments.
Let's just play him.
Sun Jian has never
Sun
shied
Jian.
away from opportunity. And despite his loyalties, the fall of the imperial court presents great opportunities.
Alright. So we're starting 182 CE with China must be united, become emperor, bring all emperor seats under your control and on 95 counties, not countries. This is counties. This is one big country though. So we're going to be starting with these guys. We have 5 different ways we could start, but we're going to start way back here in 182 CE. Just go ahead and check all of this. We're going to have no limit on the battles. I'll just say normal. We're going to play this kind of like old world with our age characters on. Romance. We can do a more character-centric experience or traditional experience. I think for this game we're going to play as the romance option. Let's go into it. Start campaign.
Embers rise, stark against the night. The tyrant Dong Zhuo wields the flames of destruction. Luoyang burns. Chaos ignites as the power of the eunuchs is crushed. In the pyre, the Han falters. Yet hope endures in those brave enough to resist. Sun Jian puts the future of his family before his own. Bravery is strength. Let tyrants fear the tiger. China is in turmoil. The great empire of the Han, stretching back ages beyond counting, is being devoured by corruption. The Yellow Turbans, thousands strong, began raising their banners in rebellion and seizing commanderies across the realm. In response, generals loyal to the Emperor rose up and put down the rebellion.
So Sun Jian is our faction of choice in this first campaign. I've never played as him. I've played as a few in my time playing this game, but never as him. So this should be an interesting campaign. First time playing as him.
Yet despite the victory, the chaos only grew. With the corruption at the very heart of the empire, the loyal generals storm the imperial palace and killed the 10 eunuchs, the source of China's ills. In the madness, the warlord Dong Zhuo seized the emperor. With the great warrior Lü Bu at his side, none dared oppose him. The fire rises, my lord, and Luoyang crumbles.
Dong Zhuo, I vow you will see justice by my hand.
He has moved west, with the young emperor in his charge. He will leverage all the remaining Han power against us.
Let him try. I have never shied away from a fight.
Such zeal is admirable, my lord. But may I caution patience if we are to have victory?
Perhaps Yan Shu can be relied upon to aid us. He has qualms with his brother, but I will take any noble friend in these dire times. As Master Sun says, the expert must seek his victory. I cannot throw away my shot.
The tiger of Jiandong must howl once more, my lord, so that all of China may hear the call.
Lord Sun Jian, you are far from home at the time you return south. The coalition is finished. Oh, I thought that was closing that one out. Oops. With enemies encroaching, Sun Jian draws his blade. You've scored a great victory against the tyrant whilst the rest of the coalition languished. They're all but done now, yet your destiny is just beginning. There's a long way between you and your homeland, and enemies bar the way. Cut them down. While moving through the land, something draws you to an old well. You peer over the edge and see a faint glint from the bottom. As you pull the rope up, a familiar shape rises out of the darkness. It is the beautiful seal of jade. It is the seal of the Emperor. Again, the Emperor Imperial Jade Seal. So our heroism is 40. It can go up to like 200, I think. So we have a lot of different things. This is much more lore-driven and story-based than typical Total War games, at least from my knowledge of them. I played a lot of them. But mainly, I've played more Warhammer than I have historical.
A warlord must be skilled in politics if their faction is to thrive. Maintain stability amongst your generals and court nobles by keeping them satisfied or banishing dissenters that threaten your rule.
We have the court, we have the family tree, and there's our family tree. Nothing much of it right now, but we can expand upon that. And the characters. All of the characters in the game right now that we know of. There's plenty more factions that we can encounter. So we got that one.
Your family is the base of your power. Take care of your generals by guiding their progression.
Family members don't cost upkeep when they're not deployed. It's good to know. Thank you. Chancellor. This post is selected. So we're going to put you in that position. It's not our upkeep down big time, but I mean, I guess that's fine. So our espionage is locked for now. And Imperial Intrigue is locked until 197 CE. And we're in 190. So we have a few years until we can do that.
Remain brave!
This is one of your armies, used to attack enemy armies, conquer settlements, and defend your own territories. Guide them well, and China will be yours.
You know, it's
the
amazing.
land has delivered to us another saving grace.
You know, it's amazing to me that I have advisor level set on low. And it's just like, I'm going to give you all the advising. Let's see. Advice. Okay, it's set to low and there's nothing else I can go with, so we'll do that. Right. Sun Jian, there's your army screen. We cannot recruit until next turn. We're just gonna go right in and
We have
see what we can
engaged
do here.
the enemy in battle. Now it is up to you to command your forces and destroy our foes.
We have 782 and nothing reinforcing us, but they have 481 and nothing reinforcing them, so they're likely going to lose a ton of their army, which is good for us, bad for them.
The general is the Lord of Destiny. He holds the nation's peace or peril in his hands. Brave warriors of the South, we hold the fate of China in our hands. We must forge onwards, as China can only know peace through bravery, honor, and loyalty.
Alright, good to know. Let's do it. Episode 1 always is made better by an intro battle. We're gonna do a nice little formation of that. Let's see. What all do they have? They aren't charging us, so they have light halberd infantry, and a couple of archers.
Attend. Ready. Be ready. Stand ready. Archers. Axes. Attend.
Move them up. See if we can't get these guys moving up on the on the opposing side, because they're just standing there.
Move out quickly.
Let's take in our cavalry. Part of me wants to charge them, but at the same time, that'd be a good idea. Take them over there. I want to flank their archers. Let's go ahead and concentrate, y'all. Yeah, see, I knew if I concentrated them, they'd start moving. So we got these guys. Let's. Archers just have to go in. Actually, maybe not. Maybe not. Just stay out of their range. If I see them start shooting, I'm going to go. But if I don't see them start shooting, I will flank them.
Is this your first time in battle?
Yep, they're shooting. I'm going in.
Small skill.
Axemen, the time has come. Steel yourselves. Weapons. Advent. The enemy warriors are running. Ha!
He don't want to duel. I see.
Make ready.
I see how you are going to be with it.
Stand ready. Steel yourselves. Stand ready. As the mighty oak falls, so must you.
You continue to talk, yet I hear nothing but empty noise.
Ex-warriors. Ready. Battle.
Concentrate their champion.
At the ring. Destroy them.
The stamina of your soldiers is not without limits. As your troops move and fight, they will tire, affecting their performance in battle.
Attack! Take heed, warriors.
The enemy unit flees. Ha! What cowards!
Their champion is almost down. I didn't realize how much my my axe infantry was going after him, but good lord.
The time has come. Make ready. To battle.
Scare him.
Prepare.
We have
Yep.
killed an enemy general.
General down.
Fight.
Alright, well, we did pretty darn good here. So let's claim victory. Decisive victory in battle. As always, super fun. Took 6 minutes to get a decisive victory. That's pretty darn good for a first battle. Only going to get harder from here.
Injustice
Victory
will
is
be
yours.
overcome.
And the fate of those you have captured in battle must be decided. You may bolster your ranks with the remaining enemy soldiers, or kill them, to prevent them returning to fight you again.
Steel for battle.
Taste of victory. 3-turn buff, and it gives us 30 military supplies faction-wide and 5 morale faction-wide. Alright. Now we gotta capture and none in Zhongling. The Southlands must be secured to that end. The nearby region must be brought under your control. Yet at the same time be wary of Liu Bao nearby in this time of strife. Any sign of weakness could be pounced upon by waiting warlords. This victory is the first of many. I will prove my words as everyone else falters. The coalition cannot stop the chaos, but I will show them that I can. Those are our records. We don't want that. I want reforms if I can do
True
them.
ambition is not to match the great deeds of the past, but to build upon them. Reforms create fresh practices, military tactics, philosophies, laws, and tools.
So we can't do anything for 3 turns. We cannot do a reform for 3 turns. They're locked. Alright. Details, do you have like a... Untoggle that. Do you have like a... No points. I don't know why you're giving me that then. Probably followers that are equipable. Alright, commandery. So we have a contested commandery.
Consists of a capital and its surrounding counties. The capital is the center of administration, and the counties make use of the local resources.
Well, let's go and wrap it up here. So if you enjoyed this first episode of Three Kingdoms, be sure to come in for a few days for episode 2. But for now, it's going to do it. I'll like, subscribe, favorite, turn notification, and I'll see you next time.